Hi all, this is Shruti again, and I received many feedback from both freshers as well as experienced DevOps professionals who come from different backgrounds, especially Windows background. And if there is any way they can manage Docker from graphical interface and not from the clumsy command line interface. So my answer is yes, you can. And that's why I'm recording this topic today, which is part of module 8 of our Docker Certified Associate DCA course. Correct? So this model is very unique in the sense this time there is no new Docker command. Instead, you will learn how you can manage the Docker using web interface with Portainer graphics UI and view the dashboard of your SWAM cluster using an application state called SWAM Visualizer. So let's start. So these are the topics we are going to cover today. We'll understand what is Portainer, how to install, how to manage the Docker, how to create the container, lifecycle management, user management, volume network management with Portainer, and install Swarm Visualizer, monitor Swarm cluster with Swarm Visualizer. And what is Portainer, by the way? Portainer is a lightweight management UI which allow you to easily manage your Docker host and the Swarm cluster both. So Portainer allows you to manage your Docker state, container, image, volume, network, and much more. And this is the sample how we are going to install Docker Compose using Docker Compose for the Portainer installation, and then what is Swarm Visualizer, by the way. So Swarm Visualizer would only work with Docker Swarm mode in Docker engine. And each node in the Swarm will show all tasks running on it. When a service goes down, it will be removed. But what happens when a node goes down? It would show red here, right? So the Docker, when a node goes down, it won't be removed. Instead, the circle on the top will turn red to indicate it is down. All right, you see this red, green, all this. So we are going to learn in detail about this. So, and how to install it. So we are going to use Docker Compose to install Swarm Visualizer as well. All right, so let's hop on to the lab. All right, so here is my image that I'm going to download. Okay. So this is Portainer image. Okay, and we'll be preparing a single server for the Portainer. Okay. Now this is what I was talking about, the visualizer, and this is going to be on my Docker Swarm master. All right, and then okay, so this is the site Portainer IO, where you can get Docker Portainer. You can download it, you can install it, and use it. However, I have already uploaded on my GitHub. You can download from here as well. Okay. Cool. Now, so we'll go here and let's create an instance. So my first instance is going to be Portainer, right? So let's first increase this size. It is now quite visible. Okay. All right. Now, okay. So the first command is going to be, first we'll create a volume, right? Where we are going to call it Portainer data, where we are going to save the Portainer data, right? Whenever you install any application or something, you have to dedicate a space, correct? Where it is going to save its data. So first we'll create this volume, and then we'll download it. Okay. And the second command is we'll install the Docker image from Portainer and expose it to port 9090.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Or we can publish it to any other port of our choice, but I'll be doing on 9090.
Okay. So it create a volume. Huh?
Yes. And that volume name is Portainer data.
Okay. Okay.
Now let's. Okay. I'm giving this. Right. So okay. So what port I am publishing it onto?
9000.
Correct.
Okay.
So you see, we opened the, and this image is going to run in background minus -d.
Okay.
Correct.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So you see, it's pulled also. You see here. Now go and click on that.
So what it open?
It is opening the Portainer dashboard. So now this Linux system is connected to the Portainer dashboard. We downloaded that image, run it, and published it onto 9000 port.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Now it would take you directly to the Portainer dashboard.
Okay.
Okay. So we are logged in here. Now it would ask you to create a administrator account. Okay. Right? So let's create an admin account. That is fine.
It's a pure graphical, huh?
Right. Full GUI like presentation. You don't have. Okay. So you see, this is Azure. Okay. Then this is the agent. If you have to connect to a Portainer agent, then this is remote management, and this one is local. So we are connecting to the local. Right? Okay. Let's see. So now this is connecting where?
My local
that Linux machine that we created.
Okay.
Correct? So this is installed basically on my Linux machine. Okay. So this container is being published where? On my local machine. Correct? Okay. So this is the container. I have one volume and one image. Okay. Correct? So this is the volume that we created.
Yes.
For container data.
Yes. Yes.
And this is the one image that we downloaded.
Right.
And this is one container that on which this is running.
Running. Okay.
Correct? Now.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go to stack.
Okay.
Right? You can add a stack here. Right? Here, containers. You can see your containers here.
Okay. And this is one is running. Huh?
This is the one that is running. We ran it on 9000 port. Correct? And this is the images. Correct? So if you have to download an image, pull an image, you can simply write the name.
So,
the tag name.
Okay. Can I pull CentOS?
Simply.
It pull here, huh?
Yes. So if it pull here, so where exactly it is pulling?
In my
Linux machine.
Okay.
So if you go back to your playground and check the images, you will find this image there. Okay. It is showing unused. Let's go to the playground. Okay. So let's see. Now Docker images.
Okay. Yes. If I pull here, it will display there.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead. Pull something.
Okay. Good. So if I say Docker pull, say if I pull Ubuntu. Okay.
Right.
It will display there, right?
Right.
And if I create a container here, container will also display
Create
there?
a container. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's say a docker run plus it minus t name and suppose I give it a name like test and I am running my Ubuntu image.
Right.
Okay. So in a Docker PS, I should have a 2.1, no? Oh, yeah. It will display in the portal.
Let's go to Portainer and check. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see which image you downloaded.
Ubuntu.
Ubuntu.
Yeah.
Right. This is the one latest.
Okay.
And then we created the container.
Yeah.
Let's go to the container and check.
Yes. Can I log into this container also?
Of course. Simply start and log in.
Okay. Okay. This is everything is here, no? Okay. So if I this was a console, no?
Right. Click on that. Connect. Very simple.
This is, so
no command line, nothing. Simple GUI interface.
Yes.
Simply go ahead and do whatever you want. Like the full-fledged Docker involvement.
My goodness.
You are into the Ubuntu now. Install whatever you want to install. Create whatever you want to create.
Okay.
Right. Now let's look at the network. Okay. So we studied about all the three networks.
Right.
Hosted, bridge, and NAT. Right. So what all type of network is connected, which port it is connected, all this subnet, even the IP address. Right. You look at the bridge, you see that IP address, right? The subnet, all that detail would be given there. Correct.
Okay.
Now let's look at the volume.
We have one volume, no?
One volume that we created, right? When we are mounting the port.
So we do everything. We don't need to run the command right now.
No, you don't have to go there.
Okay.
Simply. Okay. Let's look at the host. Yes. So my host is the Linux machine. This all detail about my host is given there. Total, how much memory, how much CPU this host has. So which host it is talking about? It is talking about that Linux machine that we created on the where this Docker terminal is installed, right? And inside that Docker terminal we created one container, and that container is hosting this Portainer.
Okay.
Correct. So all the detail about that host is given there. All right. All right. So this part is clear.
Yes.
So this is the Portainer, and this is how we are going to manage our Docker.
Okay.
Now let's look into the Swarm visualizer.
Okay.
So for that, what we need? We need to create one master Swarm setup. We need.
Right.
So let's create one master and one worker. Okay. On the master, we will be installing visualizer. Okay. Let's go ahead. So create one more instance. Let's say this is for master. Let's install one more. This is for worker. Okay. So on this, let's go.
Okay. So we are going to make it as a master, right?
Right.
Okay.
So what is the address here? 192.168.0.27. Correct. So now what is this going to do? It's initialize your swarm.
Okay. Okay.
Right. What is it? Now this is a swarm
Manager.
Correct?
Okay.
What next?
We have to copy and paste this one. Huh? Okay.
Where we are going? To the
on the host, on the worker.
Yes.
Okay.
Fine. Now this would be registered as a worker.
Worker.
So my swarm setup is ready. Correct?
Correct.
So in the manager, what we are going to do is install the visualizer. So again for visualizer, we would need two commands.
Okay.
All right. So now we are going to create a compose file to install the visualizer. So basically, it's a YAML file. YAML command.
Yeah, I remember.
So we are going to editor. Okay. Now. All right. So now what we have the compose file. Save it.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we are going to run the Docker compose file. So what would be Docker compose?
Okay. Right.
Correct. Fine.
So download the complete visualizer image, no?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Right. So which port we have published it?
8080. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh wow.
Simple. So it is showing you have two nodes. One is for manager, one is for worker.
Okay.
Right? And both is up and running.
Right.
Right. And it's even showing their configuration.
Right.
Correct? So this is the Swarm visualizer.
If I create any service and all, it will display.
It would be displaying here.
Okay.
So what I said, if the service would be down, it would remove it.
Remove it. Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So we this is the visualizer where you can see all the nodes and their details, even their operating system, if they are running or not, all those details you can see here. Correct? Yeah. Now, if you want, and Portainer we already saw.
Right.
Now I want you to do this lab complete at your home own practice. Okay. I have uploaded the lab manual here. Go ahead and try it. Fine. So this, and I will record this session, so you can see this later on. But I would prefer you to practice on your own first.
Okay.
That would give you the actual confidence.
Yeah, it's a very unique, very new thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. All right. Then bye bye for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye bye.